Hi, I'm John Knockowicz, also known as John Verichip of Facebook. I'd like to talk today about mind control. The 2020 violent offenders chip, which is called the 2020 neural chip, and the IBM Verichip, they're basically made by the same company, they have the same processor, and the problem is the CEOs were supposed to use the 2020 violent offenders chip, labeled the 2020 neural chip. They were supposed to use that to keep the prisons under control and use mind control. But then they forgot that IBM also made the Verichip, and some of these chips have been crossed over in New England a long time ago. In the United States, the northeastern part, Massachusetts and Rhode Island and everything, they were trying to test out these chips in Charleston, Massachusetts. And what happened is the violent offenders chip, somebody didn't know what they were or who they were, and they had Verichips, and they started crossing over programming, making embeddings and scripts and all sorts of stuff to edit the programming. Now they have violent offenders that are actually able to master other people and make them do things. They're allowed to master and enslave people because of the interface in the chip and the line of programming. These have also been crossed over with organics, like Morgellons organisms. Some of these things are still in the public and nobody knows who has them. I've called IBM, I've called the government, they won't do nothing about it. They choose to deny everything and act like they don't know anything. Me, I'm from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I have been my whole life for 34 years. I met my wife and everything, and I ended up staying in Pawtucket. I've never really left. I went on vacation down to Florida, down to a nice little place called Barry. But I've lived in Rhode Island 34 years, and a police officer told me about these chips a long time ago. I was never incarcerated. I was never charged for a crime. I really didn't do nothing, and the police officer gave me something I wasn't supposed to have. I know I had some organics in my body. But if I have any other type of implants, it came from a Pawtucket cop who claimed it was from Charleston, Massachusetts. And something happened with this programming, because the Verichip and the neural chip, they're basically the same thing. If you look them both up and you look at pictures of them, you're going to notice it's the same exact chip, just a different interface. And with the programming that was made, all this stuff was crossed over, and some of these people ain't supposed to have these technologies. As far as it goes these days, it's a big screw up and the government won't talk, so I did the video, now you know. Hope they can fix it one day.